Well, hello everybody. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be with you to celebrate our superb Australian event industry. As far as I'm concerned, you are all world beaters and you do great things for our country. And I couldn't possibly stand here tonight without expressing our deep and eternal gratitude to Ian Steigrad for his initiative in setting up these awards all those years ago. Now, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to make a Lifetime Achievement Award tonight to one of the luminaries in our industry. Here are some of the quotations which I have received about her. An incredible leader, innovator, and mentor. Her knowledge and experience continue to inspire me. Thorough, hands-on, forward-thinking, meticulous, detailed, committed, dedicated, highly intelligent. A true team player, always a voice of reason when things get difficult. A true unsung hero. A champion of the industry for over 20 years. I had the pleasure of working with this person when she was a key organiser of the Commonwealth Games in 2006 and the Cricket World Cup in 2015. She came to the event industry from big ticket business consultancy as a partner in the global consulting firm Accenture. She is one of the most senior people in Australia to whom one would always turn for a strong and successful track record in strategic project and change management services in sports, event and entertainment. She has made a major contribution in athletics, including as Vice President of the Athletics Australia Board. She was central to the creation of Cricket Australia's Big Bash League. She has helped drive the promotion of the Australian event industry into export markets. Since moving to Queensland, she has continued to contribute as a board member of Tourism and Events Queensland and Deputy Chair of the Sunshine Coast Events Board. And for years now, she has been co-chairman of our very own Australian Event Awards, including our celebration this evening. I'm sure it will be evident to her by now that although I have been instructed by Ian to ambush her in this fashion, I am talking about our dear friend and colleague, Brenda LaPorte. Thank you. I'm not through yet, though. The comments from which I quoted earlier came directly from John Harnden, Stacey Buckley, Michelle Morris and Carolyn Arthur, but Brendan, let me add my own from the heart. Observing you when we work together, it has always been striking how very highly people respect your views and your advice. You are not one to shout from the rooftops, and you don't need to, because people have long ago recognised that when you do open your mouth, they would be extremely wise to listen. You invariably bring intelligence, analytical experience, sharpness and insight to the issue at hand. You are always evidence-based. You are rock solid. You are absolutely committed to the client and to achieving success. You always want outcomes. Also, I admire your capacity to blend two things. On the one hand, you are absolutely rigorous, highly organised, and you live and breathe best practice in project management. On the other hand, you are passionate about the event which you are involved in organising, whether it be in sports or entertainment or tourist promotion. You also have a wonderful way with people at all levels, which makes you loved as well as admired. Whenever we have worked together, I've been conscious that you are someone who will never settle for less than the highest professional standards, and yet who is a joy to work with, and just downright fun to work with. Now, I've had a great and blessed and varied life, and I've been blessed to work with many superb people, some others of whom are here tonight, like my old mate Simon Balderston, but none more so, Brenda, than you. And I'll finish with just one anecdote which has been sent to me by courtesy of Carolyn Arthur. It seems that after long, hot, tiring visits to various possible venues for the Cricket World Cup all around Australia and New Zealand, an exhausted and shell-shocked Brenda and colleagues were looking at the possibilities in Alice Springs. And while out on the road, you came across, of all things, a peacock. As Carolyn has related it to me, gorgeous, beautiful colours, amazing tail feathers, quite majestic, but not for Brenda. The synapse between eyes and brain may have been a little slow that day because Brenda thought that the peacock was a crocodile. Well, I suppose if you take somebody out of suburban Melbourne and put them into the Northern Territory, that's the kind of mistake that can be made. On the other hand, it's perhaps not uncommon in the event management business to come across peacocks who turn out to be crocodiles. It can be a tough gig. So Brenda, would you please now come up and accept your richly deserved Lifetime Achievement Award, which I present on behalf of all of us in the Australian event industry. There you are. Probably, yeah.
Wow, completely ambushed, but so completely grateful for the recognition. I made a very brave decision back in around about 2002, and that was to walk away from a partnership of a very large consulting firm and follow a passion, and that passion was around sport and events. I went back to university, I studied, I got a master's, and I scored an amazing role with the 2000 Commonwealth Games, and everything from there has just been the most amazing set of career opportunities. For me, being part of these awards, and I've really appreciated the opportunity, Ian, Sandy, Peter, Charlene and the team to be part of the judging process, because for me it's so important to be part of this network. We're an amazing force in the events industry and an amazing group of professionals, and I look forward to continuing to be involved, to using forums like these awards to stay connected. It's so important. And yeah, looking forward to different ways to continue to be involved. But thank you so much. This is very humbling. Thank you.